From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Keider Montero. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense...
Keider Montero on the mound to start his three-game set before a day off on Thursday. It begins early. When was the last time we had a good ump? Strike one in there to Tyler Fitzgerald, batting .300 on the year. Let's see what kind of version of Keider Montero we get today. I'll tell you what, timing of the pitches is pretty good. The hard contact from Fitzgerald, not so much.
Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup.
Giants lineup for this one. Jung-Hoo Lee will bat second. Willie Adames, Matt Chapman going to be a power threat. Bottom part of the order, really up and down. Couple of guys with some low batting averages in there. Lee with 5 home runs on the year. And popped up, wow. First pitch just into the left field grass and caught by Ibanez.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Well, but the way that our bullpen has been beat up as of late, coming off a Tarek Skubal start, really a chance to get our bullpen back rested. If Keider is going to go a long ways today. If we're able to make quick work of Adames, have a quick inning, that'll help. Chopper. Baez is short today. And that is a great start for Keider Montero. Under 10 pitches. And by a pretty considerable margin, too. I think we threw 6. So Matt Vierling will lead off for the first time this year against the left-hander in Logan. Sorry, not Logan Webb. It's Kyle Harrison.
And our pitcher in this game, Kyle Harrison.
Well, that whip is just below the league average.
Webb starts game 3.
In this case, not allowing too many base runners.
ERA is certainly not concerning. The whip a little bit higher than you would like.
Put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Here's the center fielder.
So it's been a good start to the season for Matt Vierling through, I believe, 2 games. Maybe 3. A lot of hard hit balls, but, I mean, last night, the liner at 108 miles an hour to Rocchio on the one hop and that stupid spinning play.
Foul ball there.
Wow.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of
Safe to say we were out in front, 76-mile-an-hour curveball to start, yeah.
Just like this, but
unfortunate. Also has a slurve to worry about.
Up the middle.
Slider at 89, slow roller. Adames, good throw. And Vierling actually got down the base pass pretty good.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup.
Very solid. So there is the Tigers lineup today. 7, 8, 9 is Malloy, Keith, and Baez. Reminder for those live on Twitch, you can pick anybody in this Tigers lineup. I don't know why we still got the City Connect stuff up and play pick the stick with us all year long. Even though Ash has like a 50-point lead.
The ball is going to be in play a whole lot.
Yeah,
Andy Ibanez.
Play, at least from an offensive perspective, eventually something good.
You guessed it, up and in.
Stands in now.
That has been the attack on Andy. Pretty weak contact right center field, not playing all that deep.
No trouble here, puts it away
and yet somehow here, there's a chance for it to be even worse.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Detroit,
I actually don't think yesterday's scores are in the spreadsheet. I'd have to check the edit history. They're sitting in my notepad right now, so I'm going to say probably not.
in there, and it's 0-1.
Kyle Harrison making it pretty difficult to have a long inning against him. Not a lot of balls.
Next off,
there we
way
go.
Upstairs.
1-1. Yeah, Pat scored 8 points last night. Ooh, good take. Rather a good check. It was very close to being a swing.
Yeah, that's
3-1. Doesn't get any easier. Gleyber Torres due up next to it, a grand slam last night.
That's
down low.
Tried another fastball, but missed the
eyes
spot.
open here.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line.
287 average, 9 home runs in the year for Gleyber.
And those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive.
Rocket foul.
And a foul ball.
It's a good changeup down and in, and we were not
Torres
that far
a homer in his
out in
last
front
game.
on it. How about a nice little mistake curveball here? Ooh, another good take on that changeup on the outer edge.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first.
The changeup, each of the first 2 pitches to Torres. That's not good contact. I think it went off the end of the bat at Gleyber for Mike Yastrzemski, and that'll end the first inning. Tigers do at least get a base runner, but don't do a whole lot of damage to Kyle Harrison's pitch count.
All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman.
Everybody but Torkelson.
Goes 6'1".
Nobody struck out there in the first, so.
And he was born in Venezuela.
Matt Chapman.
Montero back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Back to Keeter. Easy play on the first, 4 up, 4 down.
Retired here in the second.
Oh, there is a disclaimer to have in there. We are facing a left-hander today. And Pat, I think you have 8 points from last night that are not in that spreadsheet.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Perfect timing fastball, misses inside to Yastrzemski.
Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. Ooh. The Giants got him in March of 2019.
Felt like a decent pitch there.
Really where he got a shot to play.
1-1. Ooh, good sinker for a strike.
And it's 1-2.
Outer edge. Let's give this a shot. Ground ball, Torres. A lot of ground balls. Weak ground balls being forced by Keeter Montero.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in.
We just threw our 12th pitch of the game.
Step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Ground ball to Torkelson. That is 2 innings out of Keeter Montero in 13 pitches. What?
Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the inning, digging in, Terry Carpenter.
Carpenter, our DH today. Career high and American League high. 27 home runs.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, we're going to try and do what the Giants have not been able to do to us so far, and that's run up Kyle Harrison's pitch count.
Fought off foul.
Problem with that is a lot of strikes being thrown. Summer goes on. The MVP chants are going to get louder for Carp.
Left-hand hitter waits. Sets him
right.
On strike.
All fastballs.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Okay.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight.
One away for Dingler.
Looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And now here is Dylan Dingler.
Swung at a pitch out of the zone, and both pitchers might get through 2 innings in under 20 pitches, unless Jahan can do anything.
Everything lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Now, we are certainly not sending our A lineup out here today, and we know that. But these long stretches without a day off that we've had here this month, we kind of had to start doing this. I mean, we've had, what, 1 day off in, I don't know, the last couple weeks. Ground ball. Well, both pitchers on a quick pace here in this one.
And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there.
Building in right center looks like Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber. Oh.
Welcome back. Last series, the
I'll have to pay a little bit more attention then, I guess.
We take a check of the numbers.
Patrick Bailey.
That misses.
Ball 1 from Keeter.
Check swing, called strike.
Not really sure what the Giants are trying to do here today.
And that is downstairs.
2-1.
And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, a bit of a surprise chase.
That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
Slur. Oh, it's going to get by Andy.
And it stays fair.
Bad reaction from the Tigers infield. I mean, it's kind of the story of the season, to be honest. Slow little roller on a pretty good slurve on the outer edge.
The other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And up next for the Giants.
Actually, that was below the zone. Well then. And that's trouble.
Line drive.
Back-to-back hits on back-to-back pitches off Keeter.
Lead runner holds
Still got a chance to be efficient here.
nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the
Here's
other
Brett
way.
Wisely.
But still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole.
Dylan Dingler just about let that
Well
pass.
if he hooks around the baseball there. Runner in scoring position.
Oh,
now,
called a
good
strike.
Opportunity to push across the first run of the ball.
Say bad calls about 1-1 right now.
Swing and a miss.
94, blown past.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Bailey, the lead runner at second. At first with no outs. Next pitch is outside.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position.
And
They've
the other
got to
way.
find a way here to get him in.
For Malloy. Well, we'll go straight to
Makes the catch,
third.
and there's one gone.
Dort to Andy Ibanez keeps the runner at second. So a rough start to the inning for Keeter Montero.
He's 0 for 1. Tap
Fouled
foul
away.
at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a
Woo!
miss. Chased it out of the zone.
How many righties here in this Giants lineup?
Given anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to
Solid
expand the
take.
zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Check swing. And he went around, out number 2.
No advance. Good job behind
And
the
a good
pitch.
block from Dylan Dingler to boot.
Up next for San Francisco.
One
Jung
pitch
Hoo
pop
Lee.
out
0
for
1
Jung
so
Hoo
far.
Lee's first time.
Going
Whoa.
away.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there.
Way
He
late.
looked ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw
Ground
anything
ball.
off speed right
That's
there.
going to get through Baez. Vierling will throw. And that is an unfortunate way to allow our first run of the game.
And it's 1-0.
Well done, drives in the run. Timing
This
of the swing
defense
was
just
good.
kinda got
Able to
carved
shoot the
up.
ball
I
the
mean,
middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have
Nothing
liked,
really hit all that
but
hard.
it's a good
3
approach,
singles
paying
in the inning. And it being hit slow is actually a benefit. But it's their second hit of the inning on a ball out of the zone.
Willie Adames. That one finds
Slider
his
strike
zone.
1.
0-1.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes.
Oh, boy.
Now back
Yeah.
again.
Down the line and right. And this inning could get really ugly. Oh, Colt Keith is out there in right field. Glaber's throw not in time. A 2-run double for Adames.
Still able to come through.
Why is
behind
Colt
that
Keith in
count
right
there.
field?
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate
Well, we'll have
into the
to
game, but right there it
mess
did,
with that.
and he did it perfectly.
Got some big problems out here.
Second, 2 down. Matt
Here's Chapman.
The next Giant to hit. There's the strike.
The strategy of winning a ball game.
Man, what an unfortunate inning the way Keeter started this thing.
Pitches. That could be the key to winning, perhaps later
I mean,
on. So good job
13 pitches through 2. He's at 34 now.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Chapman's starting to catch up a little bit. Ground ball. Ibanez. Good play. And the inning.
That ends the inning.
Giants score 3 off Keeter Montero. Willie Adames with a big blow. A 2-run double down the line.
It's now 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Some good and some, well, we don't care. Gary Carpenter, home run number 27 last night. So let's get this lineup a bit more, right. So Matt Vierling is in center field. We actually need an infielder here. Javi Baez can play right. I'm assuming Colt Keith can play short. No, he can't. Okay. Well, first off, let's get Colt to, I guess, third. Can I not? Why can I not seem to? Am I doing something wrong? I can't seem to switch positions. First pitch. Ground ball. Kyle Harris. Oh! Kyle Harrison might Maddox this thing if we continue to do what we're doing, but it will not be a perfect game.
The American League leader in batting average.
Here's Javier Baez.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
It's that nasty curveball. Good. God damn it, man.
Right through there for a strike.
Okay. You're not wrong. I think that building is like under renovation or something. I think that's why it's like that. Inside to Baez.
The ball. 1-2.
Potentially a big inning here for Detroit.
Got him looking for the strike.
Not with that.
That was pretty nasty. So the lineup flips over.
One away for Vierling.
For the Tigers. Grounded out his
first time Vierling has faced the lefty starter this year. Way late.
Swing and a miss.
Elevated fastball, very top of the zone. Nothing you can do if you're not ready for that.
Later in this at bat.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-1. Keith at first, one gone. Breaking ball inside. Ball 2.
At the very least, do some damage to the pitch count here. We contact from Vierling. That one is going to get down, and we made the right call on that. Colt Keith is up to second base. Vierling pulls in with a double.
And just one out.
I think it's his, again, I think it's his third game, maybe his fourth. Matt Vierling has 3 doubles already.
You're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Swing certainly looked like he could have hit that harder.
Up now for the Tigers.
Big moment for Andy Ibanez.
With a fly out to center. high fly ball.
A pitch that we would try and shoot the other way early in season, but I'm so used to pitches up and in as of late that when I see something in a spot that I want it to be, I can't react.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Rough stretch currently going for Andy. A double for Vierling, Tigers' first hit of this game.
And that one fouled off.
Certainly see something breaking inside on us here. Oh, you did.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fair enough, I guess. 2-2.
That's
hard hit, center field. Tag will be made. Colt Keith comes home. He will score easily. So a sacrifice fly for Andy Ibanez. Now 2 away and a runner on third in Torkelson. Chance to tie this game.
Spencer Torkelson worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And there's
Man, I wanted that. Kind of got out in front on a fastball away.
Just missed with that backdoor
pitch being called correctly. Certainly gives us life in this at-bat. We've had a lot of those, especially with Torque, go not our way lately. 2-1.
Upstairs. He really committed to that.
Didn't swing at the good curveball. Elevated fastball. Didn't get that either.
By a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
3-1.
That one misses, and now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing
and now
good
Torkelson.
discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat.
Do we green light him? Maybe. Oh, slider that didn't break to the last second, and when it did, it hardly did. 3-2. That's a walk. Torkelson walked twice here today.
Now batting the second baseman.
That's fine.
So 2 outs.
Base Glaber, I don't care.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Glaber Torres.
3-1 Giants.
And fouled off.
Can't barrel anything up. Damn it. 0-1.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first.
Ground ball, base hit, back up the middle. Torkelson will stop at second. It's a 1-run game.
It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Just so sound.
That is really unfortunate.
Against a firm front side.
RBI base knock, though, for Glaber Torres is quite fortunate.
Middle of the
So
field.
2 down. Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. Caught looking his first.
See what Kerry can do.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Oh, we could get it.
0-1. 2 aboard,
Shit
2
just
outs.
floated. After nothing but fastballs his first time.
That's a ball.
Good slider.
1-1.
Long inning for Kyle Harrison, 24 pitches. And he's not out of it yet.
Next offer is in for a strike.
Not doing anything with that. The 1-2 on Carpenter. Fouled it off. That was ball 2 for sure.
Another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Carpenter, one of the few in the lineup that could actually catch up to that. Ball 2 there.
2 on, 2 outs.
The inning even longer. Up high, 3-2.
Dylan Dingler.
And Dylan Dingler, who's been a low-key RBI threat this year, on deck. And it's ball 4 to Carpenter.
Oh, that sets up a really big
third walk.
These are the
And the first for Kyle Harrison is somebody not named Torque.
2 outs, bases full.
Bases juiced for Dylan Dingler.
Grounded out his first time up.
Down low.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Oh.
Swing and a miss.
First time he threw that really good changeup in a while.
Bases are full.
1-1. And into center field. This might get 2 runs home. Dylan Dingler with a big hit.
He will score. It's 4-3.
A 4-run inning. Down 3. No longer. And Dylan Dingler does it in an RBI spot again.
Now the left fielder, Justin Henry Malloy.
And the scoring might not be over. Here's Jahan.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
That slider low.
Really rough inning out there on the mound. And,
nasty.
This is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
1-1.
Next one misses. And the count even 1-1.
Keaton Wynn and former Tiger for a brief minute, Robbie Ray.
Ray
warming
also
up.
throwing.
Grounded foul. Slurve at 80. And I keep banking on the fact that it's a slider, and he's rarely throwing that thing in the zone. Right field, might as well send him, but it will not matter.
Drops into the glove, and that is
But you know what?
So
It doesn't matter that it doesn't matter because the Tigers scored 4 in the inning.
Tigers 4 and the Giants 3.
That stinker of a second for Keter Montero. Tigers bats made up for it.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
I'd really rather not take a look at the starting pitching. Go to the strikeouts, though. I really thought our strikeout number was going to be terrible. That hits per 9's ugly. Mike Yastrzemski.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
And I mean, if Keter Montero can, get back to that pace he was on in the first and second, or at least the effectiveness. I mean, I don't even care at this rate if it's not efficient. Already into the 4th inning. He just threw his 40th pitch. The pitch count is in great shape.
Strike 1.
0-1.
And that one
Sinker's missing low consistently, though, with Keter.
That's ball 1.
Slurve fouled off.
Corner, and that will drop foul. And that's in the dirt. 1 out.
Tied up
bases
Dingler.
empty.
Oy.
Next pitch, a
Make it
slider
full.
that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps
foul.
look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Do I dare go back there? Got him looking. Oh, my goodness.
The letters frozen for strike 3.
Wasn't expecting that.
Patrick Bailey, the next
2
Giants.
away for Patrick Bailey. 1 for 1 on the night.
Off the mark there.
You're not doing a great
Ball
job at his first pitches here today. We will say that. On the outer edge.
First strike.
Let's try this before in 0-2.
Next offer.
Got it in there.
For a strike.
Not where we wanted,
Nobody on.
but it
Top
worked.
half of inning number 4.
Nasty pitch. Torkelson charges the flip to Montero. It's that animation I complained about yesterday when it happened against us. It still sucks even when it happens for us, if I'm honest. But a 1-2-3 inning for Keter Montero.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth.
So Colt Keith 0 for 1. He's still out there in right field. Might just leave him there at this point.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Good swing.
Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at bats.
Oh, he tried to hit that same spot
already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Two strikes on Colt.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Stay alive. 91-mile-an-hour fastball, and that was almost off the barrel ring. Make it 2-2. Harrison's start nearing its end, almost surely. Into center. Looks like it's going to get caught, and it does.
It in for the out.
We'll turn it over to Baez now.
Went down on strikes.
Struck out looking on that nasty fastball up and in.
That's in for a
now
strike.
we get a slurve up and in. What do you do with that?
Swing and a fly ball in the air.
It's the slump, I think, for Javi Baez that we are finally entering.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into
seen some tough pitches
here and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Top of the Tigers order, Matt Vierling.
He swings and fouls.
Why do I keep doing it? I'm not doing anything with that thing.
Not close with that one.
Kyle Harrison is falling in love with the slurve and slider here. Oh my goodness, Matt Vierling left field. That one is down. Up and over the wall. Matt Vierling's second double of the game.
Something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that.
One of these days. One of these days, the way Matt's hitting the ball to start his year,
and now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same
it's not going to take 2 months to hit a home run.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and
hell, more than that.
The move. Kyle Harrison done for the afternoon, and he's
3
not
and a
going to be
half.
happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
Keaton Wynn on the pitch here.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their
So Keaton Wynn will enter.
got a lot of outs to eat
8
up
games
in that
this
bullpen.
year. The ERA near
For some
6.
length out of him right here if they can get it.
So runner at second, 2 down.
Andy Ibanez.
Up now for the Tigers.
2-way here, bottom 4.
The pit behind with that
Up and in.
swing. It's strike one.
Up and in.
Runner at second, 2 down.
And I mean, I would love to just reliably take it because they keep loving to pitch Andy there. I can't because most of the time it's for a strike. And lined out to second base. Some of the best contact from Andy Ibanez in recent memory.
4-3 lead.
Remember when it was 3-0 on 4 hits?
Ready now for the 5th inning, and digging in for San Francisco.
Matt Vierling's got 2 of them.
Montero back to work. Outside low, ball 1. Huff in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he's usually a catcher, but today he's starting at first.
Hey.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this will give
Gross
his
call,
guys a
but we'll
break
take it.
a little bit. Instead of being squatted down the entire game, he can be upright and just kind of stay close to first base over there.
How about Keter Montero today? Oh! Not even a good slurve.
Well, that's a blue
Sam
zone
Huff
right
couldn't
there.
time it up.
The cold zone on the hitting chart just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And up next for the Giants,
Brett Wisely, all for one.
Just missed. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Drops down a bunt. He might just have this. Ibanez throw. Not in time. Challenge prompt will come up.
Like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close.
We'll wait and see it.
Tough to tell.
I thought it was close.
We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to
Out,
take
I think barely.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpire.
Well, we'll see what Woody Keller thinks.
Back in New York.
Even though it's not his decision.
Another look at
Ladies and
it.
gentlemen,
Singer,
the
you seeing
Tigers
enough
are
to change the
Yeah.
call?
Yeah, I
He's
think
out.
so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking
What a
at it
play
few
from
times,
Andy.
we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks
Ruling.
like he got an answer,
Yep.
and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid
Big
off.
stuff.
upon video review, the
Back
call
to the
Melvin not going to like it, but
Giants lineup. And now
surprise
Tyler
bunt there.
Fitzgerald. And
Oh,
there
what a
it's the
dot from
inside
Keeter.
Corner for a strike. 0-1.
Pretty rare for him. Oh, boy.
Ground ball right side. And
One of the worst
foul
slurs we've
ball.
thrown.
2 down, nobody on.
Oh, taken for strike three.
Making 4 strikeouts
Took something
for him
off
on
the
bunt
sinker.
today.
Fooled him.
Giants down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3.
4 threes. We head to the bottom of the fifth. One bad inning for Keeter Montero, but through 5.
We head to the bottom of the
4
fifth.
good innings,
Now
1
first
stinker.
baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
With the worst starter in our rotation, we take those. Torque is, well, 0 for 0. 2 walks.
Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
Well, these Tigers really
Batting
impressing me with the
400
quality
over his
of their
last 4
bats in
games.
This one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me
However,
like they really wanted to get to the
91
start
mile an hour
early, get
splitter.
out of the game before he settles in.
One hell of a
So
tough
I'd say
adjustment.
Mission accomplished.
And a swing
Yeah.
and a miss at the slide.
Good
to the
luck.
third. Gets to it on to first.
That's some
Early
nasty
time to
stuff
get him.
after
One
seeing
away
the
and a
basic
strikeout.
shit from Kyle Harris in the first 4 innings.
Slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Gleyber Torres
Rough.
up to hit.
Gleyber Torres with a big hit in this game, 1 for 2.
Check swing went around. And that is
I don't know what
strike
to do
one.
with that splitter. We're either going to swing and miss at that thing or never time up a fastball.
Just missed.
Or a sinker. It's got one of those too.
1-1.
Got 4 pitches he can throw at 90 plus. Gleyber,
It's a piece,
foul.
1 and 2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Yeah.
3, and that's 2 in a row.
Good splitter. I thought
Well,
it was going to
splitter
hit that
out of the
corner.
hand, it just sort of jumps on you.
Well,
and
Kerry
your
Carpenter will face a
interpretation is,
left-hander
here comes
for
a
the right-hander
fastball
for the first
again.
time today.
Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the
0
top.
for
And
1.
that's why
Struck
they call
out in
it
the
a
first.
split-finger
Walked his last
fastball
time up.
because it looks like a four-seamer.
Looking for hit number 75.
Next offering is foul
Ah,
back.
sinker's gross. Mid-90s sinker is just disgusting.
Foul ball. It
A little bit
stays
too
nothing
close,
in
although I
2.
think it was just off the inside edge.
2 outs.
1
Outside.
and 2.
Now 1 and 2.
Whoo!
Spoils the 2
Really
strike.
late
You'll
there
see
on that
another.
sinker.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take.
Oh, you know
Especially
he's
2
pissed.
strikes.
2 and 2. Oh my God! I don't know how he held
Wow,
up.
this guy's really battling
That
out
was
there
a
as
splitter.
His run is the
I thought we
game-winning
finally
run.
got the
I
slider.
love his tenacity.
Hard hit, right center field. That one's down.
Trouble.
It'll go all the way to the wall for Kerry Carpenter. rounding third, rounding second, headed for third. Gary Carpenter's got a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate.
Only his second of the year. And he hit it pretty hard into the gap there, but maybe a little bit of backspin on that thing. Slowed it down.
Solo runner at third, 2 men out. And now the catcher comes
Another opportunity.
Dylan
Dingler.
Damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
0-1.
I mean, Ding's batting .269. Who would have thought?
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well,
2 outs and a runner at
yeah,
third.
Bad couldn't have started
Last
off much worse.
Number 5.
Yeah.
Another swing and a miss. That K is his
That's
third
a
of
rough
the game.
matchup for Ding.
One left for Detroit, and it remains a 4-3 game.
2-out triple for Gary Carpenter, left stranded.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers.
Kyle
are
Harris
doing
only
so far.
3 2/3. And he didn't allow a hit until, what, the second? Maybe even the third with Vierling, I'm not sure. Peter Montero back out for the 6th.
And he takes
Called
one
a
right
strike.
on the block.
That outer edge has been
He's
really
over.
friendly for Keter Montero today.
Tapped at the plate, but
Changeup
it's a
swung
foul
on
ball.
by Jung-Hoo Lee, fouled away. Not a great
In the
pitch.
air, left field,
Malloy's
down
just
the
got to
line.
get behind this thing, up against the wall, and he really didn't.
Into second base.
Speed
The
on
tying
second
run
to
is
lead
on
off
the
the
leadoff
6th.
Well, that was
Time to get the
important
bullpen
at
going.
this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a blue pit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to.
No,
The
we
same
were,
for the left fielder, so
We were
it's not a perfect
hitless,
place to
at
drop
least
that
said the
one in right
game
there.
through
Now a pretty big at
at
bat
least
coming up
2.
with the chance to even this ball game up.
2 of the bullpen, and this is why we saved Brant Herter. I actually, before we get too deep into this, I do want to take a look and make sure that Brant isn't a projected starter at any point. Because if he is, then we're going to be in some rough shape here. Our game tomorrow, Flaherty versus Webb. And the finale is Job, so we're good on that front. So Herter can warm up. We'll get Brandon Hanafy up too, just to be safe.
Next to hit, Willie Adames.
Ground ball. Oh, Ibanez kept it in front of him. I mean, the best thing we could do is probably just eat that there. We weren't going to get the out at first base. Keep the ball on this side of the infield.
No surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play.
Herter and Hanafy not warm yet.
And here is Matt Chapman.
Good
There's the
slider
second to knees.
right at the knees to Matt Chapman.
First and second, no outs. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ooh.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up.
Zone hasn't really been small today. Chopper, it's through. Colt Keith to throw home. Nowhere close. Tie game.
It's 4-4.
3 straight hits for the Giants. And I mean, this just screams third inning. It's exactly what happened to Keter.
Put the ball in play and just hope it finds a hole.
First and second.
So to the bullpen we go.
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Hard to say it really matters who we go with. Encarnacion a little bit more contact versus left-handers, less power. We're going to go with our guy, Brant Herter.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
And hope for the best.
Brant Herter gets the call.
Brant Herter comes on.
And they felt it was time to bring
Certainly
on
been our
left-handed reliever from the pen.
workhorse out of the bullpen.
I think it's a good
About
move.
to be his
I know I never liked
29th
the
game of the
opposing team do
year.
that to me.
11 holds on the year. Fouled away.
And it's fouled off.
Chopper could be two. Torkelson. Baez back to first. Massive double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there.
Brant Herter out of the pen.
Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this game.
He got a sweeper, and Yastrzemski way out in front of it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And now Encarnacion, switch hitter, and Bailey due up next.
0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. And
Just
that's
missed.
the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right to Torres. Brant Herter comes out of the pen, gets 3 quick outs. Matt Chapman ties this game.
You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
But man, it's great to see somebody come out of our pen and actually, you know, get the job done primarily.
Bottom of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Justin Henry Malloy.
Jay Hen will lead off the 6th. Keaton Wynn, gas in the tank still.
Swing and a miss.
Can't touch him.
Strike 1. Double-barreled action
Oh, God.
in the bullpen.
Doval already?
Preparing to come on if needed. Doval, a hard-throwing right-hander up as well.
What are we doing warming up Camilo Doval in the 6th?
Time to, but that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Pitch misses
2-1.
there, and it's 2-1.
Everything that Wynn throws is just got some nasty movement to it. Ground ball. Tough play at third, but Matt Chapman.
Tosses across to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
I'd love to be able to put Riley Green into a game like this, but there's a reason he's not in the lineup today. Needs a day off. We contact foul, splitter down and in. And we can't DH everybody over the next 3 days, so Riley's the coldest bat out of our big 3, if you will, of Torque, Carpenter, and Green himself.
Close, but
The zone called a ball.
And the count is 1-1.
Hard hit, slicing, base hit.
So a man aboard now with
First hit of the day for Colt Keith brings up Baez.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself.
How about
to
getting
stay
Carpenter
back
up this
just a
inning, huh?
bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screw.
It's gonna be a task.
Javi Baez digs in right side.
Baez 0 for 2.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Average tanking just a little bit, but still outstanding for Javi. 2-0.
Outside.
Not showing great command so far.
I mean, you look at that. He's batting 375 over his last 5. It's not really tanking that bad, but there's just been some stinker games mixed in. 3-0.
3-0.
And not a 1 has been close. Taking 2 straight.
And there's the automatic. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the bottom.
I'm not even
6th.
thinking about it because we can get Wynn out maybe a little bit quicker.
And he takes one right on the black. Full count now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play.
Well,
right
what's
here.
the call? Hard hit, left center field. That one will get down. Advancing to third is Colt Keith.
At the corners after a 1-out single.
There you go, Javi.
Consecutive base hits for this team. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good.
Line drive, but it
had everything on time and
didn't have a lot of juice behind it.
A chance now to take the lead.
One
And at this
hopper
point in the game,
cut off there by Lee in center.
Runners at the corners here.
And here's Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling up now. For
2
the
doubles in the
Tigers.
game already. Hard hit, left field. That one's down. Tigers lead again.
In to score is the runner from third, and it's
3-hit day for Matt Vierling.
4 now as they take the lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves themselves. Line drive
First pitch.
That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there,
finally got the Keaton win.
On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And here is.
I just realized, by the way, Carpenter bats so far down the order. We don't have a chance to get it to him here.
And that is out of play.
Andy Ibanez with his best swing in a while. His last time up.
2 on, 1 out.
Ooh. Fastball almost looked like it moved ever so slightly. Oh, they're really good fastballs here from Wynn. Went around.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Sinker at 95. We just don't see a lot of that.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Plenty of guys in the majors that have a mid-90s or even a high 90s sinker, like Wynn has. We don't see him a lot. In the air, left field. Torkelson's hit one well. Back there and caught at the warning track. Oh, a little tease there from Spencer Torkelson, but Matt Vierling gives the Tigers the lead.
Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the
Brant
Giants
Herter back
catcher,
out.
Patrick
Switch
Bailey.
hitter righty-lefty. No reason to take him out right now.
Tap foul at the plate.
The only guy I could really see being a problem here is going to be Brett Wisely. Got 84 contact against lefties. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Chopper.
Swing and a
Baez
bouncer
didn't
out to
charge
short.
it,
Throw
but
on
good,
the
strong
Torkelson.
throw.
1 up, 1 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And now the first baseman,
Sam Huff.
That's
Jump
off
a
the
miss
mark.
from Brant.
And that is ball 1. And a foul ball.
Not a great chase there from Huff. Sinker never really came close. Oh, wow. Chopped, fair territory. Dingler. 2 away.
Torkelson, and a couple of quick outs.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always
So
gonna
now
be
Brett
smooth. He
Wisely.
delivered a good play right there.
And
We'll
up
be
next
smart
for
here.
San Francisco, Brett Wisely. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I mean, who we got coming up next here for the Giants? It's Tyler Fitzgerald, all right. Well, Fitzgerald way more of a threat, so we better pitch to Wisely here.
The top half of inning number 7.
He's got those attributes, doesn't mean shit.
And that misses. And a count
2-1. Rare one elevated from Brant Herter. Please don't drop this, Colt. He hasn't been tested all day. Oh. Colt Keith's not a right fielder, but he's out there today by mistake. Anytime that happens, anything that seems routine is not.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Randy Rodriguez.
Well, I'd say good for us that we chased Heat and win eventually, but Randy Rodriguez is pretty damn good. 15 games, an ERA just over 1.
Here comes Gleyber
Leading up
Torres.
for the Tigers, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Foul ball
Laying on a
there.
sinker. This Giants bullpen absolutely disgusting here. Torres, then Carpenter, and Dingler.
And that's way high. And it's 1-1.
That's the thing. We need to get to Giants starters this series.
Out
Weak
towards
fly
right
ball center field. Fastball
Lee
top
on
of the
move to
zone.
the alley.
Lee underneath it for out number 1. Now we'll see Kerry Carpenter, and then after, I was hoping we would.
In the gaps, they practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Kerry
Triple
Carpenter
is last
now for
time.
the Tigers.
Yeah.
Inside, look out.
Not sure if that was Intentional or not. Oh.
Next offering is foul back.
It's usually Carpenter's sweet spot. Tick behind that thing. 1-1.
That clips the corner.
Hate to see those calls against somebody this good.
Outside low.
2-2.
And the count is 2-2.
Oh, 99. And I thought we were on that thing. Oh, we were. And the ball Carpenter misses very often.
That's
Just inside. Good take. 3-2 on carry. Oh, dude.
Struck him out. Now
Nasty location on the fastball, and it's Carpenter's second strikeout of the day.
2 down, bases empty. And next up for the Tigers, Dylan.
Way too close to take.
And
Sad part is, I think the timing on that was pretty darn good. Location-wise, it's just what do you do with that?
That one outside. And the count even 1-1.
Dylan Dingler 1 for 3. Why am I going after that?
Bringing the cheese on that one.
1-2's the count.
Yeah.
Ball in there. Got him.
3 straight fastballs, 98 or above,
2-3.
followed up by a slider. You're never going to time that up right.
We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter.
So Tyler Fitzgerald could be a bit of a problem here. We do have a right-hander up. It's Brennan Hanafy. I think we warm up. I think we just say it's Brant until it's either Vest or Holton.
Herder back to work.
It's good speed at the
1-1
top of the
to Tyler
order here.
Fitzgerald.
You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base.
Might as well mound visit while we're at it.
And pick up a run.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Oh boy.
Drilled in the air.
Right field for Colt
right
Keith.
field.
This one
Going
in
back on
play.
this one.
Colt's there and makes the
In
catch.
warning track.
Maybe Colt does have some right field in him. I don't know.
Making in, Jung Hoo Lee.
It hasn't been pretty at times, but he hasn't messed up.
And immediately pumps
Sweeper
in a
missed
strike
with
to
it,
the
but
left-handed hitter.
got the job done.
Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down
Lead,
and be ready to
grounder,
do anything.
fair ball.
And
Torkelson
chases
has
somebody
it
out.
2
You want to
away.
be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently.
Oh,
It doesn't
fair
matter
by an
how many highlight
inch.
reel plays you make if you
Down
can't
the first
execute
base
the
line.
small stuff, just like we saw.
And now it's going to be Willie Adames. Herder, 26 years
Now
old.
Willie
and
Adames.
he's drafted in the 7th round in 2021.
Not much of a hitter against left-handers.
First pitch misses. Holding
Come
on
on,
to a one-run
Detroit. I know it's a
lead. We're at the
Monday
top of
day
the
game,
8th.
but come on.
And
15,000.
That's the ball.
2-0 here to Adames.
In
There you go.
for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there.
Ooh.
Excellent pitch selection to go with.
3-1. Ground
Swing
and
and a
foul.
ground ball, and it goes just
Well, how much do we trust Brand
Lefty
Herder right
continues
now?
to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen.
Very much, apparently. Backdoor sweeper to
Giants
Adames.
go down quietly. They trail it 5-4.
Bottom of the 8th we go. 5-4 Tiger lead. Insurance would be nice.
Now pitching for
So the
San
Giants
Francisco.
with a new pitcher on the hill.
Good luck with that.
Well, Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Jesus fuck.
Well, one-run game.
How about this for the 8th inning?
Henry Malloy.
All-star closer of a year ago, Doval.
And first offering is fouled off. Doval is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in
Cutter
the ballpark.
95
It's
to
so hard to
102.
square him up. Strike 2.
Yeah, he stays
His
out of
fucking
the middle,
last 2
and
pitches are
you can
sliders.
see
I got
the
no
bottom at
clue.
the top on the edges, and because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball, and when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Probably coming back inside here if that thing was 2 feet outside. Nope.
Swings and misses.
Third slider of the
Back to
AB
the
against
slider. It
Jahan.
was a good idea. And now the right fielder.
Now let's
Colton
regroup
Keith.
here with Colt Keith. Couple sliders down and in.
On the
Ground
ground
ball,
to
gonna be a
third.
tough
And that
play.
chance handled.
Actually played pretty well
Whips
there
it
by Chapman.
across. And a couple of quick outs. He's so consistent that the manager basically can
Well,
look at
apparently
it.
we're not going to go with
Three
Canely
outs
here
in
tonight.
his
It's going to be
pocket.
Vest or
That's
Holton.
Baez.
Baez.
Oh.
Down the box. Comes up empty.
A sinker at 94 just shouldn't move
Activity
that
in the
much,
bullpen.
dude. He's
Tristan
unfair.
Beck getting ready to go. Miller getting cranked up as well.
Oh.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
When he
The
takes
same
the
damn
mound, you feel
thing.
like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Next offering.
Did he make contact on a pitch this
You know,
inning?
when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Well, now we did.
Ball hit out towards left
Shallow
center
left for
field.
Javi.
Makes a nice running catch.
Tigers head to the
And that's
ninth with a
third out.
one-run lead. 5 runs on 8 hits for Detroit, 4 on 7 for the Giants. Chapman, Yastrzemski, and Encarnacion, which makes this a little tricky.
We go to the
Leading off
ninth.
for the
Now the
Giants,
third baseman,
third
Matt
baseman,
Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
Right-hander, left-hander, right-hander. Chapman, better against lefties. Yastrzemski, more power against righties, similar contact. Encarnacion, better against lefties, so gimme Will Vest.
Vest gets the ball now.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take.
21st game, and
You usually have to string some
it's
hits together in order
absolutely
to get to him.
terrifying bringing Will Vest into a game like this. He really has gone a long time without being locked down.
The other
Colt
way.
Keith has it.
And there's one away.
Man, that's
As
so
aforementioned,
frustrating.
102
You hit
off the
hard,
bat
you
from Matt
understand the
Chapman
situation, you wanna
to
get
a
on base and
position,
try to score that tying run,
to a
but
second
no
baseman
reward
playing
there,
right
and just gonna
field.
have to sit on it.
Likely for the first time in his career, nothing even went wrong.
That
That
is
one
absolutely
has
empty.
gone wrong as Mike Yastrzemski has tied it.
And we are
2
all
pitches
tied
in the
up.
inning,
It's
2
5-5.
hard hit balls
One
off
pitch,
of
one
Will
swing,
Vest.
1 home run.
Yeah,
And
you can
Mike
see that's efficiency
Yastrzemski
right
has
there.
made
Didn't
it
need much time in the box
5-5.
to make an impact.
The good news for Detroit is that the Giants have already, now they could keep him in for the bottom of the ninth. He didn't use a lot of pitches, but they've already used
Set
Doval.
on that pitch, he went and got it and circled the bases.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Herrera Encarnacion will hit next.
2 pitches
0 for 3
in, and
with
Will
2
Vest has
groundouts
blown
and
a save.
strikeout. First offering, and it just misses.
Been that kind of stretch for Vest.
Check swing.
Check swing, he didn't go. I thought that was a strike anyway.
Held it back there.
No? All right, good call.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
That one
Check
is.
swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
It's like they're just sitting fastball on Will Vest all the time. Even this foul balls, he forces her hard. The ball boy couldn't even handle that.
One down, base is empty. And it remains 2-2. And the
3-2.
slider just misses.
That's a really
Patrick Bailey due up next.
Bailey in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance.
Ground ball and a base hit right side.
Finds its way through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, we faced the minimum with Vest.
Here's the catcher.
Take a look at what we got going on here. Switch hitter, right-hander, left-hander. Doesn't fucking matter. Really doesn't. More power against left-handers for Sam Huff, but I would rather not burn Holton. Not at this stage.
Swing and a miss. And
98 from Vest, blown by.
Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him looking.
Down on strikes he goes. And
So down goes Bailey.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider. Even though it caught a lot of the zone. And
Nice to see this pitch from this angle to see how much it moves. Doesn't look like a strike until the very end.
Sam Huff, the next Giant to hit.
Here's Sam Huff.
Crushed. Left center field.
Will
This
Vest
one's
has not
deep
only
for
blown the save, he has allowed the Giants to take the lead.
a towering
Sam
shot.
Huff,
It's their second home run of the
462
inning, and they lead it.
feet.
It's 7-5. Chris,
And it's
we
a
knew this moment was
7-5
coming
ball
for us soon.
game.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too
I
good a hitter at
don't
the
know how we get Will Vest back. I want to say it really got bad after the roster update. Vest lost some command.
Anytime you have
Lost
a pitch
some
down
clutch.
The middle of the plate, the percentages
And I mean,
go
a sinker
up
is
for the
supposed
hitter
to be
do
down and
damage,
in.
even if it's a pretty
We
good
miss.
sinker like that one.
There's, of course,
Nice
me
piece of hitting
just
there at the
sucking in general. There is that. But
So
we were
two
so
down.
good with
Brett
Will Vest
Wisely, the next Giant
the
to
first
hit.
month and a half of the year. And I mean, how many times as of late have we pitched with Will
Back
Vest
and forth
with
we go,
no
a seesaw
confidence at
battle
all?
in the late stages of this one.
No meter, no nothing.
Lifted in the
Shallow
air, out to
left. Long run from Malloy. Guess what?
And
It drops.
falls. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
A 4-hit ninth
A
inning.
late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
0-1.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
And a strike in there.
Oh, this guy is
Pitching
so
better without the
comfortable
meter
with
again.
two
There's that.
strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat.
In the air to right
Oh, this
field,
one
and it's
high
the
and deep.
third
Way back
home
there.
run of the inning.
Tattooed
Off
the
Will
tater
Vest.
count and gone. He hammers one out to right. Their third home run of the
4-5
inning.
lead
They
is
stay
turned into a
lead.
9-5
It's
deficit
9-5.
real quick. There's no fixing him. It's just Dinger City.
The odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
It's a slider down over the middle, and we're going to have to at least pitch a
Manager
third of an
out the
inning
dugout.
with Tyler Holton. We just can't.
For the Tigers,
Can't allow this to continue.
7. Tyler.
First
Not like
pitch,
Tyler
just
Holton's
missed.
been that great for us here as of late anyway. First
That's a
pitch, or
laser
first
base hit.
batter faced out of the bullpen. It's another hit for the Giants. And it's opposite field
Runner at
yet
first
again.
and 2 away. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames pulls that one foul.
Don't know what it is about when we put Holton, Vest, or Canely in the game.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Right through there for a
So
strike.
over the last 2, probably 3 weeks now, it doesn't work. Hard hit.
Lays out,
Torkelson
but
kept it in
can't
front of
squeeze
him.
it.
Flip onto
The
Holton.
throw is still in time.
Will end the
He
inning.
keeps his composure and they get the out. So an
5
incredible
runs
rally near the
score
top of the
on
ninth
3
has
home
completely
runs
flipped
for the
the
San
script of this
Francisco
game.
Giants.
It's the Giants 9 and the Tigers 5.
A great effort from Keter Montero, and Brant Herter appears to be wasted.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh.
So we do see Tristan Beck here. I mean, he's got good numbers. Let's not mistake that. But it's not Camilo Doval.
Up now for the Tigers.
4-hit day for Matt Vierling.
And a good start to the inning.
So, I mean, you do have to think about.
Well, Singy, he is
you got a reliever on the mound right now for the Giants trying to close out a game that doesn't generally close out games.
The way that he squared up that baseball tells me.
I'm going to say Riley Green's available here in this 9th inning, depending on the situation.
Check swing.
1-0.
No, he didn't.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully,
And Ibanez 0 for 3.
And they can roll him up for 2.
There's the strike.
I love it.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Yeah, I thought we were getting back to some sort of normalcy. Well, this is the new normal. Oh. Oh.
Blocked.
1 and 2's the count.
That's unfair.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-2. Chance Carpenter does bat in the inning. Andy Ibanez, left center field. It is down.
One hops off the wall.
Vierling is up to third. Ibanez pulls into second. The Tigers are not done yet.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
We don't have much to lose.
Spencer Torkelson.
Rally Thong enabled, I suppose. The Rally Thong has started the year 0-4. Started its lifespan 0-4. Because we bring it out in terrible situations. But it's out here. Runners on second and third. Oh, my.
And there's a strike.
0-1.
Two in
That
scoring
curveball's
position.
nasty.
Nobody out. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Torkelson, Torres, and then Carpenter. 1-1.
He was looking to come up with the shutdown.
Yeah, what happened to the best viewers? It's cheap viewers now.
Start.
1-1 on Tort. Line drive to third. Weak line drive too. This is generally how the Rally Thong starts, though. You get in a spot like this. Oh boy, uh-oh.
We're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tristan.
Oh, they're gonna bring in a lefty.
And he's on the hook.
They're
for the
totally
runners at
bringing in a
second and
lefty.
third. So looking for some help there. Back in a minute.
No way they don't.
Now pitching for
Ryan
San
Walker
Francisco.
on to try and close it out.
Number 7.
Okay. Holy shit, though.
His numbers in those matchups
What
are
the fuck?
very good.
What? 21 games. He's got a strikeout rate of 38.
He's 2 outs
Now
away.
batting,
Here
the
is
What the fuck?
Torres.
That's not real.
first pitch.
1-0 to Glaber.
Second and third, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Kind of an odd delivery. Sinker, slider, fastball.
And a
Good
strike
sinker
on the
out of
outside
edge.
edge.
Kind of like a, not quite sidearm, like 3/4 almost delivery for Walker. Not great. Oh.
For a strike. Now 1-2.
Well, that's really the
Yeah, okay.
spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently,
Not great.
it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Slider
2-2.
misses outside.
Tigers at least battling here in the 9th. Oh!
For the K.
94, top of the zone.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike
Glaber swings and misses. Kerry Carpenter will bat, but does not have a chance here to give the Tigers a tie game. Ground ball on a hanging slider, but that's how it ends. So, 2 hits to start the 9th inning. We break out the rally-thon, goddammit, and then we go 1, 2, 3 after. That's outstanding. Rally-thon drops to 0-5, and the Tigers drop yet another series opener. I don't know what we're going to do about the back end of our bullpen. There's really not much we can do. We're at the mercy of Scott Harris. It's a 9-5 final score. Will Vest blows another one in emphatic fashion.